Sorry, I was moving my arm.
Wow. You're not all the way in the video, but that's funny. Tommy's dancing.
Is Peter answering?
No, he's not there yet,
Peter?
but we're calling.
Hey, good morning,
There he
outsiders.
is. Yeah, I thought I heard somebody.
Hey there.
What's up?
He is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, I thought the podcast was at 7 o'clock. I was over here like, man, should I give them a call?
No. Paul decided to put you on the 7:40 time frame. I don't know why, but
Oh, Peter,
Hey, man, it works out. It all works out.
I sent you a message of your scheduled time.
in
Well,
his
Yeah, no, that's why I look back. That's why you guys didn't get a call at 7 o'clock.
in his defense, I try to ignore all messages from you as well.
Do you?
I try.
We know that. Tommy does
all
absolutely nothing. Nothing has changed. So for those of you listening, we're talking to Peter Sarabia. He's been on the show before, so welcome back to the show. We
But this
appreciate
time is different. He is back as a supplier. He is back as an entrepreneur.
Yes. But I just want to let you know, Peter,
It's all plastic.
That's right.
nothing has changed. Tommy still does absolutely nothing for the show. He does show up.
I've seen those workouts, man. I've seen you do those little squats.
That's right. See, a lot of work goes into those workouts. That's enough for the week.
That's his only workout, by the way.
Yeah.
And any
Hey,
calories.
picking up a beer is a workout too, bro.
It is.
That's right.
It is. 12-ounce curls are a beast.
Are you guys drinking out right now? Are you guys drinking right now?
No, not currently right now.
No.
Paul's watching his girly figure, and I just didn't pour one.
I did, yeah.
Aw, man.
I know. We haven't. That's changed a little. Tommy went on a diet, and he lost
I lost about 40 pounds.
40 pounds, and so we
Dang.
right.
Yeah. And then I gained it all back at Christmas eating tamales. So, well,
Hey,
not
that's
all
what
of
I'm
it.
talking about, man. Save me some.
So the
Thank you.
the beer it comes out whenever it's like we don't know when we're gonna drink a beer because he is right. I'm trying to be a little bit healthier. I mean,
Yeah.
we still drink, but we didn't pull out the beers today.
No, we didn't. No.
Hey, man, the keto beer.
Yeah, you got to get keto beer for you. Well, you're the type of guy that drinks that kind of stuff, huh? Like
I don't-
Michelob Ultra,
I didn't
keto
even.
beer.
Is there a keto beer?
I'm sure there is.
I
There's
don't
probably a frou-frou
Yeah,
beer.
there is keto beer. I
Yeah,
got a
see?
bunch of people that I work with that do the keto diet, and they drink all the
See,
beers
Paul's
keto beer.
the kind of guy that drinks a White Claw. Like, Paul's one of those guys.
O'Doul.
Yeah, Paul's one of those guys that drinks White Claw.
I bought O'Doul's for Tommy when he was on a diet, just
Yeah.
so he could have a beer.
Oh, that ain't beer.
That ain't beer. It tasted horribly. But
That's water.
He didn't even drink it.
But yeah, my point. But yeah, no, you're the type of guy. Like if you could grow a man bun, you probably would, Paul. That's the sad part.
Ooh. Oh, come on, Paul.
What's wrong with man buns?
Everything,
Oh, man.
dude. Seriously, look, Peter. This guy
That's
would.
like have you seen Kung Fu Panda? Like it's like that's
Okay,
who has man buns.
you're not helping yourself in the situation here.
I'm Poe, bro.
You're not helping yourself in the situation. You would drink White Claw. You would grow a man bun. Peter, he listens to Coldplay willingly. Like he actually goes to their concerts and stuff. That is, like,
I do.
I know.
It's a good band.
As long
it's a
as
good
it's not Backstreet's back, all right.
Well, he probably, you know what? He probably would. I'm
I
not
like
even gonna
that
lie. And he drives a Prius. He is everything that is wrong with manhood.
Dude, come on, man.
Well, you know what? I drive a lot, and so it's good on mileage.
It's good on my.
Yeah.
Say what you want. I save on gas.
$20 to fill up.
I
So.
drink my beer with a
Hell yeah.
straw.
So welcome to the show. Thanks for sending in. Let's hear about that fish and tell everybody about Hooked on Plastics. I'm interested in that
yeah.
story, but you did send in a photo, and that's what people tuned in for. They love hearing fish stories because it's fishing is therapeutic for a lot of people, and that's still the same. Spreading happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. Fish stories are fun. And so let's hear about where you caught that fish, the bait that you were using, and the size of it. And then, if you have any tips for us, like the setup that you were using and anything you want to share about that story, let's hear it.
All right. So for that bass, I'm pretty sure I was out on the spillway. So out here in Moses Lake, if you guys ever come down,
Yeah.
I know a badass just treasure spot, man. It's honey holes. It's crazy. It's called a spillway.
Okay.
So it's out here in Moses Lake, and I think I was throwing. I'm not sure. I think it was a flickering shad, and just man, you slow roll that on the bottom, and it's just a killer. It's just a killer bait, just nonstop, man. Just the bass love it. It's pretty much. But what about it? What about it? Let me think. Yeah, because I'm not even sure when's the last time I caught that bass. It's been a while because fishing has actually been sucking for me. I need my therapy back, guys.
There you go. There you go.
Right. Well, flicker shad.
but,
Okay, yeah, we use flicker shads too when we're out. I think I caught my bass on a lure, so I use a lot of. I like to cast a lot. Tommy does a lot of stillwater stuff, but he seems to be catching. That seems to be the way to go right now. He's catching a lot of fish.
Oh, Tommy, don't tell me you're throwing out a worm.
Oh,
No.
check this out. He is a 2-time tournament champion, Peter. Can you believe it?
Yep.
No.
He just won a tournament.
Yep.
Hey, man. Hey, you got to come down here and show me how to fish now.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go.
Let's go,
see,
man.
I owe it all to my Fishing Fit workouts. So that's what did it. It was the shake weights that really did it for me.
He's actually good
There
at
you go.
something. That's
I'm
what's
actually
surprising.
good. I'm good at everything I do,
Which is not much.
which isn't much, but it
I
is
like
something.
to think that too, guys, but I know it's not true.
You're good at using shake weights.
That's right.
For some reason, that movement for you is
Well,
like you seem like a pro.
I was also you may have not known this, but I'm a 4-time pocket pool champion too. So the shake weights, no problem.
Okay, yeah, pocket pool championship is a real thing. I didn't know until Tommy told me you can be a pocket pool champion.
Yeah, see, yeah, there we go. I own 96 through 2000. That's
Perfect.
it.
We all got to have our own skills.
Anyway, but no, man.
Mine is making baits and catching bass.
There you go, bud. There you go. So tell us a little bit more about Hooked on Plastics, man, because I know me and you kind of talked a little bit about it, and then around the Christmas season, everything got kind of bundled up. So
When that happened, how you came up with the name, where to follow you,
Yep.
this is all things that we want to hear about.
Yeah, no, definitely. So Hooked on Plastics is just, a guy out fishing thinking of crazy baits that, that you could throw, colors. So I kind of wanted to put that to action. So I kind of just started making my own baits.
nice.
And making baits is actually way more funner than I thought. You can get into it way more, like details. Okay, I can use this color, mix it with this color, throw that glitter in it, just make some crazy stuff. And
Yeah.
at first, I wasn't really thinking about selling it, but once I started putting it out there, everybody was hitting me up for it. So I was like, wow, maybe I could make a business out of this. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's just thinking of cool things, cool colors, cool stuff to throw pretty much.
Nice.
And it's been working so far. The thing that sucks right now is I'm right here in Washington, so
Yeah.
the bass season slowed down pretty much. Everything's frozen over, but not enough where you can actually ice fish.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I got a little team I got going on, the Hooked on Plastics team. Shout out to you guys, man.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
I got them out in Florida, Texas, pretty much all around,
Nice.
and they're smacking bass for me right now. They're kicking bass.
Good, man.
That's good, too,
That's
because
a cool thing, man.
Tommy tried to put together an outsider team, and we're nationwide. And Tommy
I'm changing
decided
it up.
when we got our team together, knowing that we had a nationwide distribution, Tommy decided to get 5 people from one state. This
Hell
is
yeah.
the type of intelligence Tommy has. So instead of doing nationwide
You know
photos
why?
from everybody,
Because-
he's like, let's just get 5 people that are friends and send them a bunch of free stuff. But it's like, Tommy, we all don't fish out of Pennsylvania. This
But
is where they were from.
I wanted a group.
Right.
I wanted a group effort put by them. So, but anyway,
It should have been one from West Coast, one from Midwest, one from East.
well, then
maybe.
you know what? You shut your mouth. You should have done it. Suck it, Tito.
I did.
The way I look at it is it's all on their heart. To be honest, man, like you could be from anywhere you want as long as you're going to put into the team. That's kind of what I look for.
There you
You
go.
know what I mean?
There you go. So yeah, where about in Washington are you from, man?
Moses Lake, Washington.
Oh, okay. So you're
No, I'm right next to Hermiston because I remember when you guys went to go meet.
Ryan.
Uh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Nice. Okay.
I was about to go down there to meet you guys, but I had to work that weekend too.
Oh,
I'm like, man,
you
maybe
should've.
hopefully you guys come down soon again.
We're gonna.
We're
you know,
coming back.
I want to do that again. We need to set
coming
something
back.
back. We need to set that back.
Hey,
up,
yeah,
man.
no. Yeah, schedule one, because I need to go sturgeon fishing with you guys, man. I've been sturgeon fishing once, and
There
I
you
broke
go.
the pool while I was doing it on a snag, so.
See, there you go.
Oh,
See.
man.
Well, you know what? We gotta. Maybe I'll put you in contact with my brother Rob. He's up there in like the Tri-Cities, Washington area, so he's pretty close to you.
I'm like
so.
45 minutes away from that.
Yeah, so I'll see if we can get you guys together or whatever, and see if he can fish with you. Because
My brother
he would
is
love
up
that.
there too, but he fly fishes over
Yeah.
there. It's a good fly. He backcountry fly fishing. Yeah.
yeah, so he's like you.
Seems
He's
like too much
one
of a
step
workout.
up from a ribbon dancer.
Well, he likes the backcountry, which I don't even bother because I know that
That's funny.
you
That's
can't.
good.
You
Hey,
can't.
that's God's country.
Yeah. See, that's
Well-
cool. That's cool to like the back country, but for you just like the back. Never mind.
Well, Tommy can't hike, so I didn't even bother telling him when we were up there. We saw my brother, but I was like, Tommy he can't hike anywhere. He can't even walk up the from the car to the bathroom without.
You know what? In my
Breathing
defense, by the time we met your brother, we had already been up for how long? What, like 10 hours driving?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Oh, shit.
This guy had been asleep for about 8 of those 10 hours.
What?
Oh, man.
Don't
It
talk.
was a 17-hour drive all the way up. Paul was in the back seat hugging his body pillow
For about 14
Man,
hours?
for about 14 of those 17 hours. He woke up to go to the bathroom and eat.
And drink a beer in the parking lot, then go back to sleep.
That is
Yep.
a true story, but
Hell
that's
yeah, that's
but
the way to do it.
Tommy doesn't exercise, and we all and so don't try to pretend like you can hike.
Wait a minute,
backcountry.
wait a minute. No. Don't say that, because there is now video proof that I exercise.
That's
I am
true.
teaching others to exercise.
Fishing fitness.
Hey, I didn't see too much videos out, though.
We'll continue to do that. So
See, there-
tell us how you came up with Hooked on Plastics. Where did the name come from? It's a pretty
So-
catchy name. Do we like it?
Yeah, so pretty much, I guess it all kind of started out like 509 Kicking Bass. Just, keep throwing stuff out there. I wrote down a million names, and just that one stuck out to me.
Nice.
Like hooked on, just,
Yeah.
hooked on plastics, because you hook on the bass, the bass are on the plastic. So it's like, hooked on plastic is kind of cool name. That kind of just caught my eye. I was like, I could make something out of that.
I like it.
Yeah, no,
So-
it's a good name. So how can we
So
find
when it
it
came-
on Instagram? Is it Hooked on Plastics?
Yes, that's all it is. Hooked on plastics. I tag you guys in a couple of my posts. Probably
Okay.
not as much as I should, but I tag you guys out there. And,
Cool.
Hopefully we can work together in the future. I think that'd
I'm
be
looking forward to it, and I want to talk to you more about that as probably maybe during the week a little bit. We can talk more about that.
Yeah, we have a do-it-yourself segment that we're going to, but of course it's going to be funny. We're gonna poke a hole in a spoon and then fish it, and
you go.
stuff like that, like a plastic spoon, like something just funny and unrealistic.
Hey, don't lose the fish now, man.
Well, it's for the show, so we're trying to do things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. Like we're gonna try to fish maybe a paperclip and put some hooks on it.
Okay.
We're gonna do different things like that, just because people, it's funny. It's
Yeah.
funny, and
Hell
Tommy
yeah.
has some good luck.
We should
with
pop some
catching
holes in
fish.
some pesos and
So
try
does-
to
so does
fish those.
Felix.
That's right.
And then
Peso lures.
we'll film it.
Heck yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, man. But no, definitely, man. The next time we get up to Hermiston, your ass better come on down to meet us, man.
Hey, man, just let me know when. Give me like a week or 2 weeks in advance. So if I have
Oh, we'll
to
let
put
you
time off,
know.
I
We'll
can.
we'll start letting
Yeah.
the world know that we're heading back to Hermiston, dude. That was
Hell yeah.
a hell of a turnout, though.
We might head up there. We're still attempting to get to Idaho for the Fishing for Caden tournament that's coming
Okay.
up next month. Tommy
Right.
just has to go back to Vegas and work his call girl stuff.
Yeah, I got to
So-
sell my body for some money first, and then we'll
There you go.
see if I got to
Get all
charge.
those ones while you can.
Yeah, man, I got to charge by the pound. See if I can get some more.
Yeah, hey, there you go.
What was your stage
That's the
name,
way to
Tommy?
go, man. Make
My,
that money.
my stage name?
Yes,
My stage name was Caramel
Caramel.
because I was sticky and sweet.
Yeah, good name.
Dirty.
That's how we like it.
Yeah, see, there you go.
He still has the Vegas call girl number as his cell phone number. He kept it.
1-800-CHUBBY-LOVER.
All right. 76. What is your area code? Is still from Vegas. You still,
702.
Yeah, you still claim it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I'm from...
Hey, man, I'm out
SoCal.
in Washington. My area code's still 740 on my phone.
See, there you
Ohio.
go. There you go.
I see.
And I've been back in Washington for about 3 years now.
See, I've been back here in Cali for about 4, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just keep the 702.
Well,
Yeah,
'cause
might as well.
the customers, when they drive out, 4 hours is not that far. If you're good ones,
Exactly. You know, they're like, where are you? So,
Yeah.
4 hours is not too bad.
when you like big and beautiful, you like big and beautiful. So
Hey,
they
whatever.
come out to meet you.
But whatever. Anyway. So,
The bigger the berry, the sweeter the juice.
there you go. There you go. Anyway, man. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. And like I said,
Well, you know what, Peter? It seems like we were talking to just a buddy. Did we get your full fish story?
Yeah,
Anything,
we did.
everything that you wanted to say?
yeah, did you?
on
Were
the
you
pod-
not listening?
No, I know.
Apparently not.
I know what he said, but Peter is a second-time guest. So want to make sure that we take care of him,
And he will be a plenty-time guest.
Make sure he has
Yeah,
everything
definitely.
that he wanted to talk about. That he got it out there
Yeah.
because he's got.
So I
And
just want to give a cool little shout out if I could do that.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's what I want to do. I want to give a shout out to the Hooked on Plastics team. If you guys are listening, man, I appreciate all you guys. Slaying bass, catching bass is what we do. And got to give a shout out to Martinez Baits. You make those badass baits.
Martinez
Every
Bates,
love.
man.
we know Martinez
Yep.
Bates.
You got love in every single bait, so you can't go wrong with that. And then there's a new one out there, Nightmare Custom Lures. She's
Nightmare.
getting really good, and she got some really badass stuff coming out. And she's always coming out with some awesome series.
Okay.
So if you guys can, give a shout out to Nightmare Custom Lures.
Nightmare
And,
customers. Got it.
Let's go to Teen Yak and Tackle, bro. My brother Vern. Shout out to you, man. You're always there, picking me up when we're feeling down. As a team, that's what we do. So
I appreciate that.
pretty much all I got, guys.
You introduced us to Martinez Bates, and we've been in contact with him. So he hasn't been on the show yet, but we have a relationship now. We talk to him. We message each other, and Tommy's talked to him. On the phone, so he's talked to him there. And let's get some of your teammates on the show. Just because the more they hear about Hooked on Plastics, the better. And people just love hearing fish stories. So if you got a team together, we love to hear about people catching fish.
And that was Nightmare Custom Lures, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll definitely check them
Nightmare
out.
Custom Lures.
Check her out as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm telling you, it's badass baits, and you just ask what you want, man. She'll make it right there for you.
Nice.
So that's what I really like about the custom baits. But
Nice.
yeah, man.
Awesome, man. Yeah, no, definitely. We're gonna be giving a couple of calls to these companies, and as well as, like I said, give me a call sometime next week, and I'll talk to you more about Hooked on Plastics, man.
All right, perfect. I'd like to hear that, man.
And you have my
Great.
number. I know you do, so it's okay.
All right, from all of us here at Outsider Tackle
If
Box.
not, I'll hit you up on Instagram. If not,
All right, man.
all right, guys. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate what you guys do too,
All right.
and I really look forward to hearing from you guys.
Yep, for sure, bud.
All right, Peter.
Peace out, outsiders.
All right.
Tight lines,
Tight
fish
lines.
more,
Bye,
buddy.
man.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah.